Today I'm going to talk about how working out, fitness pertains to your mental health. All right, mental health is a huge deal that a lot of people are struggling with, and what I'm about to go over is one of the best ways to really improve your mental health on a weekly basis. All right, so let's dive in. Welcome to Spiritual Misfit. My name is Christian, and here we talk about improving your life, really finding the mindset and instilling the lifestyle to really live your best life. Now, some of you may know that I am a health and fitness coach. I've been working as a fitness coach and head fitness coach of Orange Theory Fitness for 6, 7, 8 years now. Time flies. And then I also have my own online personal workout programs through my app that I created, and I've been working with individuals for about the last 4 years all over the world through that. Now, over the years of being in the fitness industry, being a coach, working out myself, doing all kinds of different stuff, one thing that I really noticed, all right, is that most of the people in the fitness realm, they're not really in the mindset that I resonated with, if that makes sense. Most people, especially professional fitness people, are so consumed with their ego, how they look, how big are they, what their times are, all this stuff. It's super competitive, which, look, I'm not saying that being competitive is wrong or bad or that any of that. No, competition is good, but as long as we keep it within a loving and playful mindset. All right, once we start to beat people down, we start to bring it into a negative mindset, like we're better than everyone and all these different things. All right, nothing truly matters in regards to anyone else. All right, what you're doing is only for you. It doesn't matter if you beat someone or you do something better than someone. There is no place for that in this world, because everyone is living their own life within their own journey, and therefore the sense of competition between you and someone else, it doesn't really exist unless you want it to exist within your own mind. All right, we subscribe to whatever thoughts that we put into our mind. So with that being said, that's where I've really made this shift, all right, into really focusing in on instilling in my own life, as well as helping the people that I coach, all right, on focusing in on mind, body, and soul or spirit, all right. And the reason why I say it in that order is because the mind is the first thing that we've got to get right. And by getting the mind right, the mind is going to help get our body right, all right? Because if our head is fucked up, all right, you can work out as much as you want, but you're not going to see the results. Your body, your health is not going to actually get what you're really trying to physically get out of your workouts, which is to be healthier, right? To be stronger and look good at the same time. Sure, we want to look good. That's a part of it. But again, that's more of the ego. What your weight is or what you look like really doesn't matter besides your own programming in your mind. All right. We've been programmed to think that we should look a certain way. And we should be, for guys, we should be bigger and muscular and all this, and how much do you weigh and how much do you lift, and girls should be super skinny and petite and all that bullshit. All right. That's not the truth. That's not the truth. That's the way that the world continues to keep you down, to keep you fucked up in the head with depression and feeling that you're not good enough. So the sooner you get rid of all of those stereotypes and all the programming that society, news, TV, Hollywood, New York, all these places have instilled and tried to program us with, the sooner you'll be able to actually living your best life, to actually be free and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, with that being said, how does fitness really build your mental health in the best possible way? Well, let's think about fitness. What is fitness? All right, fitness is going and running, jogging, hiking, walking, doing something physically active. Now, 9 times out of 10, All right. Most of us don't want to go and do a workout, especially if you know it's going to be hard. All right. Something like a hike or going surfing or rollerblading or biking or something that you enjoy that's not a lot of impact and not a lot of stress on the body and not a lot of continuous work is more enjoyable than going and doing like an Orange Theory workout for 60 minutes straight and you're just freaking going for it for that hour. It's tough. It's hard. All right. And a lot of times just to get your butt to the gym is very challenging. And, oftentimes that's the biggest challenge is getting your butt out of bed or out of the chair or after work and going to the gym and getting a workout in. It is very hard. It's much more easier and more comfortable to stay laying in bed, just to go from work to home or whatever it is that you got to do instead of going to the gym and getting sweaty and getting your heart rate up and all that kind of stuff. But here's the thing, all right? Your mental health all comes down to you getting comfortable being uncomfortable. For you to focus on you and no one else. Once you realize that this game of life that we're in right now is all just you versus you, the easier you'll be to accepting what it is we actually need to do. Allowing these uncomfortable feelings and these times or things that we push ourselves through to become more normal and for your mind and body to get used to it. All right? Because at the end of the day, the biggest learning moments in your life were from those situations and experiences which you were uncomfortable. The times that you didn't want to do something and you did it. The times where you were tired but you didn't give up and you kept going. You fighting through those tough times is you building your mental health, you building your mental strength and pushing through and continuing to fight for it. You are becoming stronger. You are empowering yourself through those experiences, those circumstances, and those moments in your life. So, all right, with working out, you are setting up a plan for yourself to dive into those uncomfortable experiences. You adding in that time for you to improve on your mindset as well as your body. And in turn, the more you get with that, the more you start accepting that this is what I need to do to be able to be my best self. All right, these are the things that I need to be looking at in a positive, all right, light instead of a negative, like, oh, this sucks. I don't want to do this. This is uncomfortable, blah, blah, blah. Look, if you have that mindset, you will never get anywhere. You will never get anywhere. You will stay in the same positions that you're at. You'll stay in the same place that you're at. You'll stay at the same job you're at, and you'll stay unhappy for the rest of your life. All right, so the more that we can understand that every single challenge that we push ourselves through is a learning experience, and the harder the challenge is, the more we will learn from it. And it's not about, you don't have to win the challenge or be successful. No. All right. You think Thomas Edison continued to try to figure out electricity? No. How many times did he do it? A shit ton of times. But he kept doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. All right. And if he didn't continue to do it and do it and do it, we would not have electricity. You would not have your phone that you're looking at or your TV or your computer, your AC or whatever it may be to be able to use. All right. We'd still be stuck in the Stone Ages or, whatever it was, horses and buggies and all that shit. So, all right. Now, I'm not saying you need to be Thomas Edison, but what I'm saying is that you need to realize and look at people that have been successful in their life and see their real story, how many times they actually failed, because failure in this world is looked down upon. You look less than, all of that kind of stuff. When in reality, that's the way that they program us. That's the way that they fuck your mind up. And the sooner that you're able to look at each failure as a learning experience, as a blessing in your life to be able to gain more knowledge, to become stronger and realize more about yourself, that's real life right there. So with working out, all right, you're forcing yourself to go to a place that 90% of the time we don't want to go to. You're getting into that place and you're starting to do stuff that will make you sweat, get you uncomfortable, get your heart rate up. Again, that 90% of us don't want to do. That's going to build up your mindset to commit to something. When you tell yourself you're going to do something, oftentimes it never happens because we have no commitment at all. I'll do it later. you're lazy. All right. Straight up, blunt, honest truth. You're lazy. All right. So the more, and it's okay. Like, I struggle with it all the time. I'm not saying that I'm this perfect person that's always, waking up and getting my workout in and all this kind of stuff. Have a good day. No, it's hard. I got to wake up between 3:30 and 5 o'clock in the morning. It sucks sometimes, especially if I didn't get a lot of sleep, but I still got to get up. I still got to do it because it's me holding myself accountable. All right. And again, by doing these things, it's going to build your mind and your body. And once you really get your mind and your body in tune, then we can start looking at our higher self. Then we can start really honing in on getting the most out of our spirit and being able to actually do something within this world for the greater good on that higher frequency wavelength. But again, if you're on this search for truth or, higher consciousness or whatever it is you want to talk about, but you don't have your mind and your body synced up, I mean, you're lying to yourself. You got one foot in and the other foot out. So that's why I coach all my people. I work with my clients and everything to first start getting a workout in. Start getting the consistency built up in the body used and the mind used to making that decision, continuing to keep that commitment coming through. And then once you get that routine, that lifestyle starting to set up, and the more time you put into it, the more it just becomes your normal everyday deal. Then we can start looking at the higher consciousness and really tapping in and using the crystals and using the plants and the fruits and vegetables and all those different things in the way that we really want to. All right. But again, you can't build a house without laying the foundation first. All right. You've got to lay that foundation down, and that starts with the mind. Then you work on the body. You start to put the walls up and everything like that. Then lastly, you put the roof on, and that is your spirit, all right? Your higher consciousness. That is you being able to lift yourself up and doing things that you never thought were possible before. But if you want to do those impossible things, all right, within that higher self, if you can't even do those within your own mind and body, then they are not going to happen to the potential that you truly want them to and that you are really capable of. So again, all right, I encourage you to take some time to really think about what it is you want to do in this life, where you want to get to, what kind of life you really want to live. If you want to stay where you're at and you're content with that, then that's cool, all right? This is not for everybody. But if you're one of those particular people that really want to search for truth, that really want to live your best life and actually put something, all right, into this world from you, and you got to get those things locked in, all right? If you need some help with that, you can always send me a message. We can always set up a talk or something, because that's what I do. I'm here to help you. That's why I'm making these videos. That's why, I do everything that I do, because I want to be able to help and encourage as many people to be able to get this stuff together. All right, get your life together, because the more people we get on this train, all right, the more we'll be able to change within this world. So with that being said, get your mind right. All right, dude, that looked gross. Got a bunch of stuff in, and still my pre-workout. I didn't even finish it before I hit my workout. But get your mind right. All right, get your body right, and then we can start working on that higher self and all that fun stuff. All right. Other than that, if this resonated with you, you can help out the channel by smashing that like, subscribing, sharing with a friend. But other than that, I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to watch this. I hope that it helped you out in some way or another. But other than that, my arm's getting tired from holding this damn phone up. So we'll see you next time. Bye.